to those gender stereotypes. Her name is Vuyiseka Arendse, who is with the all-female firefighting team Juliet Crew. She's featured in Her Way, which is a short film for Salomon's international WMN campaign. The film celebrates three women: Arendse from South Africa, another from New Zealand, and then another from the United States of America. Tonight we're delighted to be speaking to Arendse as well as the director and producer of the film, Brouckaert. Thank you both for being with us tonight. It's a great pleasure. Vuyiseka, may I start with you? I mean, looking at those fires in Cape Town recently, I was thinking it's a brave job. I don't know if I'd want to be a firefighter. And then perhaps because we so often see men out there, people would be asking, why would a woman want to get into firefighting? So let's start with how you chose your profession, if you don't mind.
Hi, I would like to maybe brief on that. I think I always had a passion for firefighting. You know, I had these dreams and these aspirations that I want to be a firefighter, you know, and I made my dream come true into that because it has always been my passion. So I fell in love with firefighting.
Okay, so this was your passion. And then, Caroline, let's talk about why Vuyiseka's story was so interesting to you as a director, filmmaker.
Yeah, so, I mean, we were approached by Salomon to make this film and to share their message about what it meant for women to be in the outdoors. And, you know, Vuyiseka, she came to us when we were researching Juliet Crew, and it was just a Google search, and we got in contact with the Juliet Crew and the producer, Kirsten. She had interviews, and Vuyiseka was one of the women who really stood out for being someone who's gone through a lot of challenges in life, but despite all of those things, she's really come out on top and believes in her dreams and follows it. So yeah, she was really someone who represented the kind of woman that we wanted to tell the story of.
And we're showing some of the incredible visuals there on the screen. So this is Salomon, the brand. What are they hoping to achieve with these short films? I mean, where will the viewership come from? Who will see this film around the world?
Well, hopefully as many women as possible. I think, you know, outdoor brands have traditionally had a very narrow way of portraying women, you know, mostly super athletic. You have to look and be a certain way. And so for this film, we really, really wanted to have a diverse representation of women and wanted women to watch it and feel like they see themselves and people they know and they can relate to it. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, your mom, your sister, your cousin, your daughter, as many women as possible will watch it and feel something.
Indeed, and men as well, I'm sure. Vuyiseka, do you feel like you're breaking gender stereotypes? I mean, do you carry with you the fact that you are a woman doing a job often deemed to be a man's job?
Yes. I think I am breaking a stereotype, and I think that also the other women also, they're breaking the stereotypes, because, you know, sometimes the way that the men are described, like they're the strong and they have the muscles and all that, and thinking that the women also can't do the job, whereas we're trying to break that. We're trying to show the world, we're trying to show the continent as a whole that we as women can also do the job. You know, we are as tough as the same as the men. Yeah.
Tell me about some of the fires that you fought, maybe the last one. I mean, how harrowing is it to be there? Because we've all seen it on the screen. We've seen the firefighters fighting those fires that raged on Table Mountain, for example. But it's hard to capture their experience standing so close to those flames.
That's a very tough job, I must say. Sometimes people ask me, like, how do you do it? Because sometimes people don't understand what wildland firefighters is all about. And we're trying as much as we can to teach the people what is wildland firefighters all about, because people still don't understand. And it's not an easy job, and it's very tough. It's exciting, you get overwhelmed. You're just thinking of what's going to happen, because sometimes we are so indirect with the flames, and it's not just about fighting fires, but it's also about hiking up the mountains. And we have our we have our packs, we have our tools in our hands, and we have to hike like for 4 hours. So it is an experience, but it's also a very tough job. But it's a very nice experience as well as being a woman. And yeah, I think it's a very nice job.
And I'm sure saving property and people's lives also potentially very rewarding. Have you been hurt or seen anybody hurt?
No, not yet.
Caroline, the women you feature are all very different. So there's a firefighter that we're talking to, a structural engineer, and a nurse. You said you were looking for specific women. Just tell us what brings them all together.
I think, the thing that brings them all together is that they don't even really think about stereotypes. They know that they're defying them, but they just carry on everyday lives, doing their thing, not even letting it get in their way. So for us, that was really important that they, a lot of, like Nancy, the structural engineer from New Zealand, she had said how, she'd never even thought of it that way. And that was really awesome, is that, we really want to share a message that we don't want to be compared to things anymore. We just want to do the things that we're passionate about and, inspire those around us.
Yeah, which is a wonderful message. Thank you both very much for being with us tonight. And yes, hopefully as many women as possible see that short film. That was Vuyiseka Arendse, as well as the director and producer of the film, Caroline Brouckaert. Thank you very much. Now,